Today is 6/30/2025, and I had something strange happen. Well, sometime after 2 p.m., I started to watch the movie Richie Rich. I love that movie, the one with Macaulay Culkin. I also got it on VHS. Well, as I'm sitting there starting to watch it, I had to go pee, for in case you wanted to know. Anyway, as I was at the sink washing my hands, I said out loud, "I'm burning up." And suddenly, I heard what I thought was my mom's voice say, "I don't know why you're burning up. I have the chills." I said, "What?" She said she didn't say anything, but I heard what sounded like her voice, and it obviously wasn't her, 'cause she's sitting there with a fan. That's what that thing is right there, a fan you can hang around your neck. It's battery powered. I got a black one. Yeah, it clearly wasn't her, 'cause if she had the chills, she wouldn't be sitting there with a fan. If you ever moved to 721 Spring Street, apartment 3 here in Newcastle, Indiana, you'll realize 3 things. First thing, the neighbors like to listen to you in the bathroom. Thing 2, this apartment is haunted. And thing 3, this is the place where on October 23rd, 2024, Cody Watson officially became an author. Yeah, that's like when we first moved here. I was sitting on the couch, and right here, right in this area, I heard a woman's voice shout, or not shout, but ask me, "Can you see me?" Freaked me out. Yeah, my mom was talking to the girl in apartment 2 a few days ago. Her name's Myra. They were trying to figure out where the birds were coming in from, because she also hears like raccoons and birds and stuff under her floor, because apartment 2's up, like upstairs. Well, according to Myra, our landlord Kevin told her that apartment 3, the one we're in, and apartment 1's haunted. Look, if you ever go on Google Maps, go to the search and type in 721 Spring Street, Newcastle, Indiana, and look to the front big window of the front of the place here. You'll see, if that photo's still on there, you'll see what looks like the face of a Victorian woman staring out the window. These places are haunted, and supposedly that neighbor Scotty Callahan, the one that used to live in apartment 1 and caused a lot of problems, supposedly his mom died in our apartment. She only had one arm. Yeah, she supposedly died here, probably drugs or something. Yeah, this place is haunted. You see like black shadows running around. You hear voices. Sometimes I'll hear a voice what sounds like my mom's, and I'll realize she left. That's like when we lived in Hagerstown. My mom and Uncle Gary would be gone. I'd go take a shower. I'd hear their voice thinking they came back, and I'd realize they just left. Or I'd be sitting in my writing room that faces the back big yard where Lucky was. For in case you don't know who Lucky was, he was my beagle. Well, anyway, I'd look at him and he'd be wagging his tail at the back door that leads to the backyard. He'd be sitting there wagging his tail like somebody was right there looking at him, which would freak me out. Or he'd start howling like to let people know that my mom and Gary were back from a car ride. He would let out a howl to make sure I knew they were like home. I'd go look, at the side where the alley was and realized their car, or Gary's car, wasn't even out there. He thought somebody was out there. Point is, everywhere we move, it's always haunted. But I'm not afraid. I've been seeing spirits since I was little because I'm also psychic. Like that old lady standing out there. Right there. There's a geezer. Whoa. She really is there. Did y'all see that white mist? Right there. Well, anyway. Any last word, old bird? That was it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get off here and maybe turn the air on. The air conditioner or something. Goodbye.